What's going on, guys? We're back with another lit video. It's your boy Kyle TV, Shot Squad Life. Let's go ahead and get into this. But before we go ahead and get into this video, like I tell you guys in every other video, thank you guys for stopping in and watching. I love the fact that you guys are continuing to get on this channel and watch these videos. I appreciate it. Go ahead and hit that like, that subscribe, and comment what else you would like to see at the end of this video. And stay tuned by turning that post notification bell on to get notified by all the latest videos I drop and stay up to date with my content. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. God is so good. Don't mean to condone on anyone's religious person's belief because I'm open to everybody's religious belief, but I just got to throw that out there out of respect for everyone and being an open-minded American citizen. Before we get started on this channel, I want to also let you guys know that these gun videos are brought to you by myself. They're meant to be for educational purposes only, training, and for gun reviews. So these guns are handled with care. I make sure no one's in my environment when I do it. They're unloaded. When I also do these gun videos, they don't have a round in the chamber. Sometimes if they do, then guess what? I'm going to take it out before I do the video, obviously, if I'm carrying that firearm of the day. Now, you guys are staying up to date with all the latest drops. I'm dropping videos back to back to back to back to back. You guys said y'all wanted to see it and compare. We're going to be doing a video based on budget versus durability and what's worth the bang for your penny. And if you can afford and can't afford, what are your best options to go with? Let me tell you guys something. When I started off doing this dang on gun channel, I did not have the top Glock of the world, Gen 5, yada, yada, yada. I had this same firearm, but a cheaper version and a lower year model. It was at like a 2017 something or even earlier Taurus G2C. You guys know the first gun video I ever dropped on this channel, I had that G2C. I still do. I had it in the review on me. I don't have it with me right now because we're comparing this versus a Glock and durability. And I showed you guys and told you a story time about what happened when I had it. So go ahead and check that out after this if you want to see it. And if you haven't seen already, I just dropped another gun video on comparing what's the best gun and the top secret key to be in this gun with the Glock 43 XMOS. Now, Taurus made this gun, I think about a year or two ago, and they did a really amazing job. The only thing I would say that completely made Glock just poop on this firearm, even though the price differences are clearly different, is, you see this right here? That's cool and all, but remember in the G2C where they used to make the round indicator? They should at least put one on the side, because for people that have a firearm that don't have a safety or whatever, or even if it does have a safety, you should always still see a round indicator, which they have a safety on here, so they beat that. Glock does not have that, so this obviously beat that because it doesn't have one, but they also toppled and equalized that out with that trigger guard. But so does this one. This one has one as well, you know, so you can't fire it. So now you guys wonder why I'm touching it, because it is on safe. But before we start, show you guys that these are empty. So magazine right here, and no round in chamber right here. All right, see, a little loose hole. I think that, you know, get her white nice and wet. She's all good. Send it back, send it out. All right, now same thing with this one. There's already no magazine in, no round in chamber. Ooh, yeah, that hole definitely a little looser than, you know what I'm saying. I'm just messing with you guys, and yeah, it's good. All right, so the reason why I'm doing this video is because a lot of you are probably wondering out there, do I want to go buy an expensive gun or do I want to buy a cheap gun? And is it worth it? Is it going to be worth the price? And I'm going to go ahead and tell you, whatever gun you decide to buy, at the end of the day, is made to do one thing, that's shoot, fire, and save your life. I'm not going to say kill, because guns are made for sports and all this other stuff. I don't believe in having to take someone's life unless I have to, because of what I do in my daily life, and also because of I'm a Christian, even though sometimes I curse like a sailor on my gaming vlogs. How you be a Christian? But save that for another day, okay? But today's modern world, firearms are made for sports and competition, and then of course to protect your family and loved ones. That's my true and firm belief. Handle them with care and be safe with them. Now, check this out. Let's get into this video, guys. How many times we gonna have to say this? I did some upgrades on this, but if we're pretending as if this is stock. Obviously, I put a TLR 4 on this one, or a TLR 1, whichever one it is, forgive me. And I put an eye protect on this one. They both have the same thing. So this one's got the laser. Unfortunately, this one doesn't. This one has the flashlight, though. So you can put the laser on, then you can turn the flashlight on with the laser. It's up to you. Do as you please. But The reason why I'm telling y'all this is because both these guns are full size and they both have 17 rounds. Ain't that about a damn? Huh? Don't believe me? Check it out. So we're going to put them both right here. This is a Glock mag and this is a Taurus mag. Taurus did their base plate 2+ extension, but the other one unfortunately is a 15 rounder. But that's not the point of why we're doing this. I'm just telling you what you get for a lower end gun and what I believe to be is one of the best on the market for a lower end gun versus a more expensive one. So this is 17 rounds. This is 17 rounds. See that? Nice and easy. This is that 2+ base plate, so it makes it look out a little sexy. Obviously, we sent it home. There's nothing in here. If you skipped through the video and didn't get to see it, now you do. There's nothing in there, man. So I don't need y'all wondering if these guns are handled with care. This is the 15 rounder though, unfortunately. So this is about like a 19 though. But the reason why I'm comparing these is because this is the Taurus versus the 45. 45 holds 17, Taurus also holds 17. Then they have a spare. This one, not this one, that comes with 15. But you get 3 rounds with this. But for the price, and you're getting 2 magazines, that's fucking amazing. I've never had a gun jam when I had my Taurus, ever. My Taurus G2C, and I haven't had not one since I've shot this. And I put about 200 rounds through this, so that says a lot. I had a jam with this one as soon as I got it and shot it out the box at the range. That's fucking crazy. And I don't know how because it's a Glock. Maybe because of the rounds I was running, and that's probably because I was running these. These are Winchester 50 caliber, 50 cartridge caliber. 9mm full metal jackets, service grade. So sorry if I said that wrong, but Winchester 9mm, and it's gonna be service grade. I don't know if it's because of that, but I ran that through the Taurus just fine, and it shot perfect. Like, you know what I'm saying? People ask, can you use hollow points in here? Yes, the heck you can. A lot of folks are complaining saying, oh, I can't use hollow points. Oh my gosh, my Taurus doesn't work with hollow points. False, because I shot this with hollow points. I even just shot this the other day, yesterday actually, at the range, and it did just damn fine. And I'm gonna show y'all the next time I go to the range shooting hollow points through this, and I'm gonna show y'all the difference. Hopefully, I'd say it's not fun to say that you want to see this gun jam, but both of these are just clean, right? Because I got done shooting, so I cleaned them. But I guarantee you, this one probably do some goodness. And hopefully, this one didn't jam up anymore after I used it and cleaned it. So this right here is kind of like, I forget what it is, like polymer or something, whatever. Don't judge me. But it has the modular optic system. But this is Taurus G3 Toro. Toro stands for Taurus Optic Ready Option. Both of them can have a red dot. When I bought this, it came with a red dot. I sent it off in the mail, as I told you in my last video, because it was defective. So I had to send it back, unfortunately. And now I'm getting a new one in the mail because they tried to zero it when I first got it, and it just did not work at all. It was just completely garbage. Like, I started off because I wanted to have that optic side and get into the game, but not with the most expensive optic, which was the RXS 100 Bushnell. Don't judge, all right? So you guys already know they both hold 17 rounds. We're gonna send it. We're gonna send it. 17 rounds. They both have just about the same barrel length. This one's a little bit bigger on the Glock. I'm sorry, guys. Let me put that right there. So the Glock is a little bit bigger. Just a little bit bigger. I want to say, let me see. Let's see. We're going to put it right here. And then we're going to match them up by the sides. I'm going to try to get this perfect for y'all. So bear with me, all right? So just about right here. Right there. Yeah, Taurus barrel is just a little bit shorter. So if you look and you see my finger, like, let's put it right here. The length is, no, they're just about the same size. You guys, I'm so sorry. And I know this is metal on metal, so that ain't good, but those flashlights are helping. This is kind of hard to compare because I got these sights on. I should have took it off for y'all. But they look just about the same size. If you look, like, I only have this one right here because you see how that hump is in the back, and that's not a part of the gun, that's added. So like coming straight up from where it's supposed to be from right here, they're about the same damn size. That's crazy. And this one racks back way easier than this one does, which me, I don't care if it racks back super good, but this one is like, and then like when I rack this one, magazine is already out. It's like I gotta like put more pressure on it, and that's understandable for a more expensive gun that has that recoil and velocity and all that cool tech savvy stuff. But let's talk about pricing and durability. Is it worth it to get this firearm? You damn absolutely right. It does the same thing this does. This is just a brand gun with a little bit more money put into it to manufacture it and treat it right and whatnot. Uh, but this one is still beautiful. When I had my G2C, I shot it amazingly. I bought the G3 Toro and I was not unsatisfied at all. I was very satisfied. I love that I got that full grip just like this. And they also have the finger grooves for you for when you want to place your hand. And one thing I really love about this is this texture right here. It's like a grip. Like you just can't grip. You just can't get more than enough than you already can with this thing. And you slap your mag in if you want to use it as a duty gun, because they both can be duty guns, or you can conceal carry both. But I prefer to run the option if I had to conceal carry this with this one, since I have the option too and the chance. And when you put these two together, this is how it looks. So you got, yeah, just about the same. That's crazy. Just about the same. That crazy? Like, dude, this gun, I'm not gonna lie, I freaking just something about the way it looks, man. Like when I first got my first firearm, it was a Taurus, and they even put uh they didn't put plastic sights anymore. It's metal. So like that's fucking amazing. Like straight metal. That is amazing. Let me show you so you guys can see. I'm gonna get some different sights for this though, suppressor high night sights as well, because I got a optic I need to throw on there. But this thing does the same thing that this Glock 45 does. It also got that safety right there mechanism, and this one. Uh, Only thing is not ambi-slide release, which is why this one obviously beat it hands down. But this thing is durable. When I had this is the same coating they used on the G2C. And let me tell you something, I didn't get almost a single dang scratch on that G2C, and I still don't have a single scratch. If y'all would like to see it, I promise you, I'll take a picture, drop it on social media, whatever you want to do to see it. But it holds up just as fucking great. It is so crazy that I bought this gun, and I tell you hands down, I love shooting this thing. And I'm not saying it's better than this, but I love shooting this gun. It is just fucking amazing. Like when the round comes out and it recycles and feeds another one back in and you shoot, it's just, oh my God. Like I'm not even gonna cap, man. Like Taurus, they had a rough start. But when they came out with this bad boy and they got these grooves right here so you can still pull back how you want. And like, imagine if you're in a gunfight and you need only one hand, you can still get it down with this. This has a little bit more harder, more tougher mechanism to get it. But with these suppressor height sights, you can definitely get it. But I see how I can barely pull back as much on that one. I have to use more strength. And ain't nothing wrong with that though. Like I love Glocks, and anyone who knows me knows I have more Glocks than I have any other brand firearm. But it is definitely fucking worth it to get this gun. If you're looking for a gun to start off that's full size or subcompact and you don't want to break the bank, I would recommend over any other firearm to start off with a Taurus G3. I'm gonna take this gun to the range and I'm gonna show y'all when I shoot this gun. I'm gonna let y'all see. I've already been out there to the range with this gun. I had some difficulties when I came out there, so I couldn't record, so I apologize about that. But just look at it, man. Like, you got a safety on it for a first starter. Glocks don't have safeties, but they also have the safeties right there mechanism, which is safe. So I always tell people, don't shit on Glock, because they got a way to stop that round from going off. Unless you put your finger on that trigger, it ain't gonna fire. You can drop it, throw it wherever you want to do, put it in the mud, drop it again. It ain't gonna cycle around unless your finger says shoot. It ain't the people. It's the people that's the violence. It ain't the gun that's the violence. And that's another thing. But Taurus, what did they do to make this stand out? This padded grip, even the ambidextrous mag release, all the way to like putting a Toro option. Holy damn shit. Y'all came a long fucking way to making y'all's guns and standing out and standing in the competition. This kind of looks like an M&P, if y'all notice. Like, you know, Smith & Wesson M&P, it has that M&P look. It's so sexy. Like, what turns me on more like than anything about this gun is this part right here. Like, you see how it's not so much out there? like all the way back there, but it's just enough to get it covered. But I will say this, if you have big hands, even if you have small hands, be careful when you're shooting with that thumb placement because it will cut you. That's why I had to put the straps on the back of this one. Is it worth it to buy this gun? In my opinion, I already told y'all, hands down, yes, it is. Look at that. You probably look like, what kind of gun is that? What is that? What are those? I know, right? You would know this a heartbeat when you see it. But for a person who never saw a gun in their life, you see Glocks in more movies than in 1911s and Berettas than you see a dang on Taurus. Don't sleep on this gun. It's a night sweeper. This gun will knock you off your feet when it comes to loving it. When it comes to shooting it, oh, it's right there in your hand. The kick on it ain't as hard at all. It feeds, it cycles, it does what it needs to do. You got that grip. I think this gun beat Glock when it comes to grip because this right here, I ain't got to go buy one already. And then even right here with the thumb, rest mode, including right here. Like when you shoot right here, right? So you're like right here, like just resting already resting. You ain't got to worry about it. They don't have that on here. They got like just a groove right here, but what about up front? No. So this definitely beat Glock when it comes to that, but everything else Glock, I'm not gonna lie, I already beat this gun. You guys already know that, but the purpose that I'm making this video is to tell you guys this gun is worth it. It's the same length as a 45 and a 17 slide wise, for slide wise. Grip wise, I think it's a little shorter when it comes to like the grip. Like, yeah, it's a little shorter if you see there, but when you put that +2 in, they kind of are the same. But that means that you can conceal carry this more than you can this, because the barrel length of this is either right at the same or just a little smaller. So you can conceal carry this. My brother, he has a Smith & Wesson M&P, like the new generation ones, and he conceal carries it all the time. And like I told you, the best one to conceal carry is obviously going to be something more subcompact and small. Obviously, these don't fit that criteria as much though, right? I mean, come on now. But this gun is definitely worth it. It is so worth it. Like, it's a definitely, I'd say this is a must be for a starter if you want something and you don't have an open concealed carry license. But if you have a CCW, like, for start off with something like get the G3 C version for your first gun. And obviously if it's not a Taurus, I would recommend you get the Glock like 26 or like the Glock 43 or 43X Gen 5 or Gen 5, so that way you can see what you like. But I recommend for budget entry and worth it and getting into the gun game, a G3 Toro or a G3C / G3C Toro. So the price range for these for just a G3 is like, I think $299. Yeah, like $299. And the price range for the Glock for this one is like, this without blue label is like $700 something. With blue labels like 5, 6, you know. So yeah, it's worth it, guys. And like I said, safety first. Keep them good. Comparing, I'm telling you, like, you have to, I feel like honestly you guys have to take the firearm to the range yourself or do a review for yourself for you to believe it, because I can't tell you enough. Like, I bought I bought these. Oh, wrong one. See, don't fit. I bought these only because like I wanted to get into this channel and do more and give more to the public and help them choose what they want and things I like. Obviously, y'all know I'm a Glock head and I love Glocks, but obviously y'all know that my first firearm was a Taurus, and I also have the G3 now to add to the collection with it. And I'll do a 2022 gun collection later this year, just not right now, because y'all gonna. Hey, when you see all them other people like 223 Bucky, I'm trying to get up there like them. A-Day and all of them. And what's that one guy? He does gun range videos on like a forum and shit. I watch him all the time. He's cool. Him, GHG Hustle and all of them. Like, man, like, hey, so they got me beat. But I'll get there one day. Yeah, that gun, man, I can't beat a dead horse enough. What I recommend is you start off with something like this, and then when you get up there, start off with this. But if you can afford to get this and you just want to go ahead and get this then. Like, but hey, don't complain when if you decide to break the bank and it's not what you expected. Start off with something nice, light, and clean. Like, this gun most definitely can compete with a Glock. Durability test now, obviously, this is gonna win. Probably because it's just Glocks are known to last, but I'm pretty sure this is gonna put up one hell of a damn fight, and it ain't going out without a fight too. So remember, guys, gun safety is important. Know your target, what lies beyond it. Never shoot to kill. Always shoot for self-defense if you have to. God forbid that you ever have to do that. This video is brought to you guys straight from me, Cal TV Shot Squad Life, and I'm doing this for education, training, and informational purposes, and also to have fun and just show y'all some guns and stuff. Like, I gotta give y'all a gun range video, like a straight up gun range video of me out there shooting guns and getting into it. Sorry, I told you guys already I had a little bit of run up when I went out there to shoot the first time. It was a horrible day. It was a beautiful day, but it was a horrible day because I went late. I was running late. I was helping my brother. He shot with me. But you guys can check him out on the shorts feed. All I'm gonna say is, and I ain't trying to sound sus or like, all softy and shit, but I definitely appreciate y'all so much for tuning in to watch these videos. People like y'all are the reason why people like me are able to do these things. And I told y'all are gonna grow with me. So the more and more subscribers I get and I get up there, I'm definitely gonna be doing a giveaway for y'all. Whether it's an optics giveaway, whether it's a gun giveaway, because I have quite a few guns now, or whether it's another Xbox or PlayStation giveaway. I did on my other channel already. I gave away an Xbox Series S and a PlayStation 5 digital, and then I gave this one guy kids one just because, out of kindness. You get what I'm saying? But y'all are helping me get there and grow, so it's only fair that I allow to give back to the community. And it's not gonna be like just a one person thing. I'm gonna elect like maybe like 2 winners or 3 winners for like small ticket items. For big ticket items, all right, you guys are gonna have to kind of drop those comments, show me you're watching, or do a raffle entry for you guys. But yeah, I couldn't have made it this far without you guys, and I'm only at like 135 subscribers. You guys, please get this video up, get these likes up, watch it, stay with me, because I'm gonna stay with y'all. I'm doing what I can, day by day, when I can. I like to shoot, and that's just something that brings me ease, in life. Like, there's some things like gaming and stuff. Shooting and gaming is one of the things that de-stress me when I do have a long day at work and I just want to let some shots out and like feel that nice smell of gun smoke and just hit some targets downrange. I appreciate y'all's dedication, motivation, and consistency with watching the channel. You guys mean a lot to me. But let me get out of here. It's your boy Kyle TV, Shot Squad Life. Love you guys. Stay safe.